Hey, Domestic Don, Josh Landers here. We're gonna just see a truly pathetic sight here in a moment. The dark hallway. I'm gonna take my dog on a walk. We're gonna see what the cyclone, the bomb cyclone, is going to be looking like on a walk here on a nice Wednesday cloudy afternoon. There she is. There's Patheto Conehead. Oh, look at that! Look at that cone. All right, let's get a close up on the pustule. Hi, Nella. Hi, Nella. Hi, Nella. Calm down. All right. Good girl. Good girl. All right, take the cone off. Come here. Come here. Come here. Now you want your platypus. That's your platypus friend. You see it? It's her favorite toy. All right, let's take her. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. All right, so we got this at. Come here. We're not going yet. You need to get your collar on. All right, I might have to stop this video. Why is a dog? They're the most retarded creatures in the world, aren't they? No, we're not going yet. We have to take your cone off. You have no leash yet either. Idiot. Do you think a dog knows when you call him a moron or a dipshit or an asshole? I don't think they really know. All right, see? See this simple construction? $24. $24 at Petco or PetSmart or Pets R Us, whatever it was. All right, where's your collar, girl? Where's your collar? Where's your collar? Where's your collar? Where's your collar? Oh yeah, oh yeah, okay, all right, okay. All right. I'm gonna stop this for a second. We gotta get her collar on. Then we'll show you the deluge of the storm. See what Northern California has gone through in this beautiful golden state of ours. All right, here we are again on the walk now. Biggest thing about learning how to use this GoPro is just honestly talking to yourself in sort of the public streets. I've never been the most outgoing guy, the most gregarious person in the world. So me carrying a selfie stick, it's gonna take some getting used to, as I feel like a douchebag. Just feel like a big, giant douchebag walking in the rain with my shaking, coneless dog. You can tell she's happy. Let me see the toe, the toe. Let me see the toe. The pustule, getting better. It was a big bulbous vulva looking thing. Is that a body part? Yeah, but now it looks like to get better. Now that she's stopping to lick, that I mentioned to my 5 listeners on the podcast yesterday. There's a nice meadow over there by our house. Lots of hawks fly in there. Bird watchers, birders. I saw yesterday in LA County somewhere, can't remember where, some shit town of Glendale or something, that they found a snowy owl. A snowy owl somehow made its way to Los Angeles County. I don't know how. I think they're usually in the Arctic. I call these the frog ponds, or my daughter does. Usually they're not full. Usually they're pretty dry, honestly. But over the last course of the last, I don't know, couple of weeks, with these cyclones, these bombs of weather in the North Bay, we've gotten about probably 12 inches of rain or so. I'm not sure, but these are called the frog ponds. At night, the cacophony of the murder of frogs, we can hear it from our house in our fucking pretentious 2-story suburban wasteland house. We can hear the frogs all night long, which is a nice sight. It's a nice sound to go to sleep with, rather than the fucking burners, the cars, the whatever you want to call those cars. I don't want to be anything racially charged here, but you know, I've done that. You know, the PTSD I have from the other house that we lived in this shitty city. I think I do have a little PTSD in life in general, but that house for a year definitely gave it to me. You can see back there, it's rainy, but I just saw some dude doing a burnout or a smoke show or whatever those idiots call it. I don't know. I don't know why cops can't arrest those people or even pull them over. There's never a cop really when you need it, if you think about it. Are all cops heroes? Are they ACAB? ACAB? There's another frog pond. I'm not quite sure what these frog ponds are. Has something to do with watershed management, I believe, but I don't quite know what. I don't know anything about what anything does, if you think about it. I see big rigs passing by, carrying shit on the freeway, like wires or pipes, and I don't know what those are for. Construction sites, enemas, something for the porn industry, most likely. Am I too close here? I don't know how close to get here. There's usually deer in here. drinking out of this water. Probably festered water here. Probably contaminated. You can see the trash there. Lovely, lovely city toils that we have. Do I look like a douchebag? I think I do. All the cars going by are looking at me, probably wondering what I'm doing. Why am I taking a video in Santa Rosa, California of me walking a dog? That's what this camera's for, right? Waterproof. So I had to call United Airlines today. And the thing with United Airlines where, well, for some reason my wife bought tickets when we were supposed to move to Spain last summer. We had, you know, pretty much everything in order, all the visa applications in, all the things that we needed with requirements, medical clearance that my wife had for her job. But unfortunately, the kids' visas did not pass, so we were not able to go to Palma de Mallorca. So my wife first bought tickets into Lisbon, Portugal. Then we had to change it to Palma de Mallorca because we were leaving a little bit later than we thought, and then not at all. So we still have this credit with United Airlines. And if I have any influence at all, which I don't, I would never travel with United Airlines. They're kind of a pain in the ass. American seem to be a little bit worse airlines. I like Delta the most for whatever reason. I don't think I've ever had a problem with Delta. Local trips, meaning, you know, California trips or somewhere in the continental United States, Southwest has been okay lately. Let's show the creek here. No debris there. I saw some dude fishing out like a kid's plastic toy the other day. He had a hook and like a, what do they call them? What do spies use to like hook onto the Westminster Abbey to climb up and murder the Queen or whatever? I don't know. Buckingham Palace. What are those things? Tridents? They're like big treble hooks. Well, he had one of those. Who carries a fucking treble hook with a rope attached to it and fishes shit out of a creek that generally doesn't flow very well seasonally? I don't know. But United, so I had to call them. My wife was a little upset the other day. She called Travelocity, who we booked through, who I guess apparently is owned by Expedia or Priceline or fucking Captain Kirk, whatever that brand was. I'm sorry, a little wonky on the camera here. A little slippery, so I gotta watch out because I slipped the other day here a little bit. Not good footing. Do you have good footing, Nilla? Outside of your fucking diseased toe? Yeah, she's not paying attention. So my wife was a little upset on what was it, Monday. She called Travelocity. They tried to charge. We have a credit for about $3 grand, around $870 something per ticket, which they cost initially to go to Spain. Of course, we had to change that. We got insurance, of course, so we still have the credit. And now we have still about $875 per person, family of 4. And Travelocity was trying to charge us $3,000 extra to fly to, I think we tried to go to Rome in March, or we're trying to go to a couple of countries. We're just looking to see what the cheapest rate was, what city, what main hub we can go to, and then travel to maybe, you know, 2 or 3 countries at least in 3 weeks. We thought we were going to go in the summertime, but of course my wife didn't read the fine print. Neither did I, because I don't deal with this shit. I don't deal with bank accounts. I don't care what I get paid as long as it gets in there. I don't know what our credit line is. I just don't give a fuck about money at all. I just don't care. So my wife does all that shit. So she says she books a ticket. I said, all right, I guess we're going. But we thought we were going to go in summer, like I said. Then she figured out that our tickets expire. The credit expires. Shit, look at all this muck. Our credit expires May 31st. So we have to use our ticket by May 31st, which was news to us just a couple of weeks ago. So we're just kind of scrambling of when we can go. Spring break, of course, in this lovely country is only 1 week long. So 5 days, Monday through Friday, that the kids would have off from school, that my wife would have off. I work remotely, so it doesn't really matter for me. I'll take my work with me. Ooh, got a duck under this tree here. But then now, with spring break, 7 days, 6 days, 7 days in another country is not long enough. You know, if we're traveling to Mexico or something like that, a quick 3, 4 hour, 5 hour flight, that's fine. But we're looking to go a little bit deeper, a little bit further, use our credit for what we wanted to try to do, which was live in another country. So we're looking to at least 3 weeks to go in summer, but now we're trying to finagle how to go 3 weeks in spring, which I think we can work out. My wife talked to her boss She has a new job this year, so my wife's kind of the second tier at this school now, so she had to talk to the administrator, the principal. I don't know what you call him anymore, executive asshole, EA sports, I don't know what you call him. But she had to, I've never met this lady, I never will. I'll never meet my wife's coworkers, thank God, because she works a little further away now. But she was able to figure out that we can go now, take 2 weeks off after spring break. So we're gonna have to take the kids out of school for 2 weeks, get them a little bit of independent study. Like I said, we're looking at Rome. That fell through. Travelocity said no, $3,000 extra to go to that. Fuck you, Travelocity. And again, my wife couldn't really understand the agent on the phone because what do? We don't have anybody working who wants to work, willingly work in this country. So we just outsource all the shit that we possibly can to other nations. So that's where, that's who she was talking to. Some guy, probably in India, I don't know. I mean, fine, that he has a job. He's probably getting paid like 41 cents a day. But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that happens in this day and age with that. Let me pause here real quick, fuck. Losing grip. Sorry about that. I was kind of losing grip. My selfie stick was slipping, or maybe I was slipping. My soul was slipping. Why do people do this? Look, we're at this like nice nature preserve. Oaks galore, nice place right across the street from our house, and then people just come here and dump shit. What was that? Table, a vanity, piece of carpet, the tiki god, the assholes, absolute just cunts in the world. There's a mask on the ground. Are those still a thing? So now let's just cut to the chase here. So instead of going to Rome for an extra $3,000 that Travelocity was trying to bullshit us with, I just called United and I found a flight to London. And initially they said, oh, only $90 extra. You know, flights change, of course. Costs go up. Fucking Zelensky and the war in Ukraine has fucked everything up, of course. The power grid, social grid, whatever, the world grid. And so I was 90 bucks didn't sound bad. And then of course the guy on the phone, he's, oh, wait, sorry, Mr. Landers. Mr. Landers, I'm sorry. You have to upgrade. So how do we upgrade from economy? I was like, oh shit, first class, coach, or not coach, what is that? Is that regular economy? Whatever, coach, economy, first class, business class. I was like, okay, maybe we'll just get a little bit of a step up. No. It wasn't, you have to go from economy to standard. Isn't economy and standard the same fucking thing? What's the difference between an economical seat, where they're gonna most likely put us at the very back of the plane? Airlines hate children. They hate people who travel with children. I don't have enough money for first class. I don't have enough money for business class. The economical seat, economy, was $862 per person. Business class was over $3,000. First class was over $4,000. Maybe I got that wrong. I don't know. But it's an egregious amount of money to try to charge for a little bit extra meals, better drinks. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it, but I can't afford that right now. So maybe, should we pony up the $500? I'm thinking about it. I think we will. Here's my dog sniffing, maybe pissing, I don't know. But I think we're gonna pony up the 500 bucks and be able to go at least to London as a hub and then travel from there. Where do you guys think we should go? London for a few days. I wouldn't mind to see southern France, go back to Germany again, maybe Munich this time, southern Germany. I've been to Berlin, that was years ago. I'm getting fucking soaked. My raindrop just went right onto my ball sack. I mean, it went right through my Marmot raincoat, that's not doing shit right now, right into my ball sack. And now look, you can tell the dog's not having fun, I'm not having fun. There's a car coming up. I'm gonna videotape it in case it hits me. All right, see the creek down there. One time, Amazon. What the fuck is Amazon doing here? Lunch break maybe? Smoke some weed? There's a hill up there. He's probably gonna go smoke a doob. Good for him, or her. I almost got hit on this road. And you can tell it's not a very traffic heavy road. Oh, he's going up to the cult house. I think there's a cult that lives up there. Jesus Christ, why did I go on a walk now? He's backing up, he's lost. I'm gonna put on my hood here. All right, this is the deluge. This is Northern California storm 2023. And is this Amazon guy gonna hit me? Yeah, he's backing up, I think he got lost. That's a bad place to get lost. How the fuck do you get lost on this road? There's no houses here. think there's like a gypsy cult that lives up there. Alright, this is where I usually cross to go disc golf. I am just getting soaked to shit right now. Alright. Amazon guy, is he lost? I think he is. Oh yeah, he's lost. He's looking he's looking at his phone. Poor guy. See, he took this road that really has no, there's one address on this entire road. So he thought he was gonna deliver here. I think he just took the wrong road. Man, I am soaked. Look at that little river flowing. Pretty, isn't it? See, this is the part of the city that I can actually like. Just right across the street though, I don't. Is that that's a me thing. Is this camera gonna break down? I think it's all right. It says waterproof. All right, let's go back. Let's go on a little bit of a longer walk here. Maybe the storm will quit, stop, slow, what have you. Maybe he's not lost. What's he delivering? Anyways, I was saying my daughter and I during COVID, we're walking down this road. What the fuck's this Amazon guy doing? Where's he delivering? All right, here's another car. We're walking down this road and this fucking young bitch, I could say that because I saw her. We were just walking on the side as we are now, as I am now. And she almost sideswiped us. I actually had to push my daughter into one of these brambles, and it was probably springtime, so it was a little bit more leafy. And it was crowded that day. I remember a lot of people were wanting to just get out of the house. This park was closed down, or this preserve was closed down for a little while because of COVID. I think it might have been the first week it was open. So a lot of people just wanted to get out of the house, go hiking, play disc golf, whatever, do some drugs with a bunch of fucking cows meandering through the pasture, the meadows. But this dumb bitch just almost sideswiped us. So again, pushed my daughter in the brambles, and I was close enough where I just fucking I smacked her trunk. I gave a kick to the wheel, and I smacked her trunk, and I just yelled, "Bitch!" That's all I yelled, "Bitch!" And then another dude, a car was coming towards us, and he stopped. He pulled off the side of the road. He's like, "That bitch didn't care shit about you." I'm like, yeah, or something like that. I'm not, this isn't verbatim, I'm paraphrasing. That bitch didn't care about your lives, whatever she said. And then my daughter was freaked out. She didn't know what to do. What happened? Well, I pushed you in the fucking blackberries, young one, to say the father sacrificed himself for you. I think, let me try, there we go. All right, so she's alive still. I don't know what happened to that fucking, she was probably an 18-year-old girl. She was driving probably 35 miles an hour on this road, which should, you know, you should not go 35 miles an hour on this road. I'm getting fogged up here, aren't I? Hopefully this camera survives. It says waterproof. I've stuck it underwater before. All right, so how you doing, Nilla? Doing good? Yeah, how's your pustule? Getting it all caked in mud and grit and dirt. That's the way dogs survive. You're a wolf. Remember, you're a wolf. All right. I'm gonna try to clean this lens real quick. Sorry. I apologize. See at my nose. See my crooked teeth. All right. So that was our Taylor Mountain Reserve. But anyways, we're going to London. Where else? Like I said, where else should we go? Munich, Germany, sure. South of France, Nice, Marseille. Italy would be nice to go to as well. I wouldn't mind flying into Rome, but I guess it was just not meant to be. But London's a pretty good hub. You can take the fucking channel there from London into France. So maybe we'll take the channel, see how much that costs. The only thing that we got to really think about is the cost of travel outside of the plane tickets. That's the big cost. But hotels are going to be probably ramping up. It's not going to be quite tourist season in March into April. That's more summer. So maybe we'll hit some good deals. Maybe we'll find some not hostels. I don't want to get murdered by some Czech Republic titties. Well, that would be bad. Look at a beer can. There's a beer can in a fucking tree. What are we drinking? It's a White Claw. A fucking White Claw in the tree. Jesus Christ. All right, I would still be pissed if it was like Bud Light, Modelo. That's understandable though. I wouldn't mind if it was even Steel Reserve, fucking can of Mickey's, something like that. I mean, I understand that. There's dire times here. But White Claw, a fucking White Claw. I don't understand seltzers. I know they're kind of like the new fad. It's better for you than beer. Better for your gut, supposedly. But I can't bring I'll drink one. if someone gave me one, but I don't think I'll ever buy one. I did buy one time. I think it was a Truly though, and it tasted like fucking cough syrup with Metamucil and Mucinex. It tasted like shit. But it got White Claw in the tree. So yeah, we'll take the Channel into France possibly. I don't know. Just travel, you know? Maybe I'll bring this GoPro. Nobody will watch the video. I got, what do I have? Fucking 18 subscribers now. How do people get, I need to get more subscriptions here. All right, she's drinking water. Is it good for, dogs must have, you know, my dog shit. Dude, is this a normal thing? This dog, Nilla. How you doing? This dog, she shits. I think, ah shit, I gotta pick up shit. Oh, it's gonna be all mushy and wet. Those are the worst. But every day, I think if no one in this family, no one in my family picks up shit but me. I'm the only one that picks up dog shit. And if it was not for my heroics, we would have just a dog shit backyard. It's already a shitty backyard. It's too small. It's in the middle of the suburbs. There's fake grass back there. It's not an ideal backyard by any means. But there would be just piles of shit back there. I mean, in mounds. There'd be about like a Mount Vesuvius of shit. And it would erupt at some point and kill a bunch of Romans. Or Vesuvians. I don't know. Was that in Rome? Was that in, I don't know where that was. Italy? Greece? Where's Vesuvius at? I did a report when I was a kid and I can't remember anything about it. But I knew it was a big volcano. But it was, we would have just like a Mount Olympus of dog shit over there. By this fierce, fierce beast that everybody's afraid of. Is there a ban on these dogs yet? I wish there was. I wish there was a ban before we got her so we wouldn't, no, I'm just joking. See, she doesn't know. This is a good thing about dogs. They can take insults well. They don't tweet. They're not too woke. You know, I think we're trying to genderize. Is that a word? We're trying to get gender identity for our dogs now. I read a report on that it's, you know, it's cruel to dress a dog in pink, or, you know, her collar used to be pink. Now it's kind of like a human flesh colored. I don't know. What color is that? It used to be pink though. And my daughter picked it out because she wanted a pink collar for a girl dog. My dog has nipples, right? So she's a girl. And she pees sitting down, even though some boy dogs do pee sitting down as well, which is strange. Do you guys, I piss sitting down sometimes. Is that emasculating? Or am I really for the LGBTQ movement by sitting down? Am I appropriating women? But sometimes in the middle of the night, I don't feel like standing. When I'm like really hungover in the morning, I don't feel like standing. So I'll sit down, I'll pop a squat. And, you know, kind of move my worm into the porcelain god there. Dip my worm, it doesn't dip in. I almost got a snot bubble there. But you know, I gotta aim. You don't have to aim when you're standing. You gotta aim. When you're sitting, you just gotta make sure it's in the bowl, right? It's past the lid. Yeah, and it's in the bowl. But I've done that before, where I pissed all over the ground. I don't think I had my little earthworm Jim. It was kind of sticking out above the rim there, and it pissed all over the ground. I pissed on my pants one time too. I thought my little guy was out all the way, but it wasn't, and it was still stuck inside my boxers. And I pissed all the way down my leg, and I continued to do so until I was finished. But those were better times. All right, almost done with our little gauntlet here. Well, that's it. Travels with Nilla, walks with Nilla. The diseased foot dog, the dog with gangrene. Wish her luck. Pray for her. She needs it. Holy shit, that's the thing. That's the thing I was talking about earlier. The guy with the treble hook. The spy, Buckingham Palace. That's what he was trying to get out of the creek. What a coinkydink. What a coinkydink. And I think I said a murder of frogs earlier. I believe it's an army of frogs, now that we're heading back towards there. But I can't believe I saw what the guy was fishing for with his gigantic treble hook in the creek yonder. All right. See how everything comes into play? Everything's circular. We're all spatially aware of the universe. I don't know, some guru shit, but I can't say guru anymore. I think Stanford University took that word away from people. Can't say guru, it makes fun of people who are of high esteem. But I am a guru. I'm a guru of love. Right, Noah?